Hi everybody, I'm Laura. I'm from the Lake Villa District Library, and today I'm bringing you another Fresh Look Friday video. Today's books are all going to be from our young adult collection, what we designate as our books for 7th through 12th graders. It's actually my favorite collection in the library. It's the books that I read myself in my free time. Before I get into the books, just a quick reminder, we still have some virtual programs going on here at the library and take and makes, and you can find out about those by going to our website at www.lvdl.org. All right. So the first book I want to share with you today, I actually couldn't show you the physical book because it is checked out. It is that popular. I had to return it, but it's just so good I wanted to share it with you anyway. It's called Flamer by Mike Curato. So this is the cover of it. It's a graphic novel. It's brand new, and I cannot say enough good things about it. So the main character of Flamer is Aiden. It takes place between the summer of middle school and high school. And he's going to scout camp, like a sleepaway camp. And Aiden he's struggling a little bit. He doesn't like boys. He is not gay. Do not call him gay. He does not like boys. Boys are super mean, and boys are big bullies. Why would he like boys? This is kind of the mantra that he has going on in his head over and over again. It's a really good realistic fiction story about a boy trying to figure out who he is and what he likes and how he can fit in, because he doesn't fit in middle school. So he's going to try and fit in high school. But he's still trying to figure that out. And at camp, he's still dealing with bullies. So that's a big plot thread in the story, is bullies. It's so heartfelt. You'll feel every single thing Aiden feels. The illustrations are fantastic. They really add to the story. If you're a graphic novel reader, 100% pick this up. Even if you're not a graphic novel reader, it is a great coming of age story. Flamer by Mike Curato. Okay, switching gears a little bit, going into the fantasy world, I have Splinters of Scarlet. So this is definitely a very high fantasy book. If you like magic, if you like old world fantasy, pick this up. So Splinters of Scarlet by Emily Bain Murphy. I actually listened to the audiobook. It is available for download. It's about Merritt. Merritt Olsen is our main character, and she has magic. But the catch of this world is magic can kill you if you use it too much. It's something called the fern. It basically freezes your veins, so you can see it in your veins right here if you use too much magic. So Merritt has magic, but she doesn't want to use it because she watched it kill her sister. So her parents have also passed away, so she is an orphan. As all good fantasy stories start, with an orphan. She's actually aged out of the orphanage and is working as a seamstress, but she has a adopted little sister that she took under her wing at the orphanage, Eve, who is being adopted and taken away from her town, and Merritt cannot deal with this. She cannot lose Eve like she's lost everyone else in her family. She manages to secure a job at the family's house that Eve is being adopted into. It's a quite wealthy family. The catch is she has to use her magic because all the servants use magic at this household. So she has to be very careful because she does not want the fern to kill her. On top of all of this, the family that has adopted Eve owns jewel mines, the same jewel mines that Merritt's father used to work at and was killed in. And just maybe it wasn't an accident. So there's a lot of intrigue and mystery in this book as well, Splinters of Scarlet. Then I have The Voting Booth. The Voting Booth is by Brandy Colbert. I also listened to this. It was very good. It reminded me a lot of The Sun Is Also a Star. So if you liked that kind of like two voices, back and forth, realistic fiction, romantic story, definitely pick up The Voting Booth. It takes place in one day, just like Sun Is Also a Star. We have Marva, who is all about the right to vote. She has been working and campaigning and getting people registered, and it's voting day, and she voted and she loved it. Then there's Duke. Duke is so over this election. He knows that he's 18, he knows that he should vote, and he's in line to vote. He's ready to do it, but all he can think about is his band's performance at this party later that night. He gets up to vote and realizes he's at the wrong polling place. He's not registered to vote at this specific place. And so now he has to figure out where he needs to go. That's when Marva steps in, and the two of them go on a journey throughout the day to try and get Duke to vote. And they might just become more than friends in the process. And the last book I want to share with you today is called The Girl in the White Van. This is a straight up thriller. you'll turn those pages really fast. It's got short chapters. Everyone is a cliffhanger. It's told in multiple voices. So you get all these different perspectives to try and figure out what's going on and who really is the bad guy. Savannah is one of our main characters, and she is actually kidnapped outside of her kung fu class. And we also learned that there has been another girl kidnapped, Jenny, and Jenny has been missing for 10 months. They end up together. They're being held by someone named Sir inside an RV, and the two of them have to figure out how they can escape. Again, very fast read. You'll keep turning the pages and need to know what's happening. The Girl in the White Van by April Henry. All right, I hope some of those books kind of intrigued you. They're all available for checkout here at the library, and we'll see you next week. See ya.